Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and I want to show you some of the best GoPro mounts that we personally use. Now, there's a ton of GoPro mounts out there, and we probably haven't used most of them, but if there is something that you think works the best, leave a comment down below with a link to it or tell me what it is so that I can check it out. So here we have a bunch of different accessories that we use, and you can see there's a lot of Joby Gorillapods. A Gorillapod comes in handy any which way you want to use it. We even have one right up here, right here. It actually is a Squarespace branded one, but it is a Gorillapod, and they're great for using with your GoPros. Whether you want to attach them to a tree, a table, a bar, anywhere, they work out really well. You also have the basic ones that come with the GoPros when you make a purchase. I personally attached to my hockey helmet the mount right here so I could put a GoPro on my helmet so you could see me score all those goals or slash all those people or cross-check people in front of the net. It actually works pretty well. So that's something that's simple. It's not the best thing because you have to attach it to the helmet and you really can't remove it, but it's a good option to have and it's what we also use. Something like this is just a basic table stand and the top does go ahead and move. Now this is something from Rode. It's actually meant for a microphone, but it comes in handy when we need to just sit a GoPro and just point it at something and shoot. Moving along right up front here, we call this the pipe bomb. It's actually something that you can attach a GoPro to and keep it charged up. I just wouldn't fly with something that looks like this, but there is another one that Joby makes, and it looks like this. It has a nice rubber grip on it, and it powers up your GoPro. It's what we use when we need to record for like an hour or so. It keeps it going. And then something here from a company called Sandmarc. This is good if you're gonna be swimming in the ocean or swimming in the pool. It is carbon fiber, it floats. You attach the GoPro right here, you put the wrist thingy around you, you attach it to you, you could use it for skiing. It's just another way to hold the GoPro when you're out there shooting it. One of the coolest things that we've gotten, and another thing from Joby, now the reason I say that is they sent it to us to use. We were afraid to use it, but we then tested it out, are these suction cup mounts for cars. We used it in a helicopter. We also took it out to the Grand Canyon where we drove for a good 2 hours with one of these things attached to the cars, and it didn't fall off. We had it on the hood, we had it on the top of the car, we had it on the sides of the cars, and we were driving 45, 50 miles an hour, and these things work tremendously well. It actually still has dust on it from the Grand Canyon. I highly recommend these as suction cups, and if you're afraid that it's gonna fall off, suction cup it, grab some gaff tape and gaff tape it, because when in doubt, gaff tape fixes everything. If you want to attach something, you could always go ahead and use gaff tape. We have something like this. This is a nasty clamp. It's something you can clamp right here to the edge of the table and then go ahead and turn it any which way you want. Just simple little things, but my favorite thing that I use all the time is for when I need to attach the GoPro to my DSLR or in a hot shoe mount. I use this little bad boy right here that I think I got on Amazon. I think it was $19.99, but the reason I got this one is because it puts the camera, the GoPro, right at a pretty low profile to my DSLR, giving us the nice first-person shooter perspective. The old one that I used to use was just this bad boy, and this kind of wasn't that good because I couldn't angle it, and it would end up being off kilter, and I don't want non-straight angles. And this is another option that you have if you want to go ahead and tilt and control from the top of your camera. I stopped using this because it put it up too high and didn't give us the angle that I was looking for. Then there's something called Sugru. Sugru is this putty that's moldable and then it will dry in 24 hours. So if you know that you have more time, that you don't need to do something super quick, but you want to attach a GoPro mount, any of these mounts, something like this, to something like metal, and you want it to stay there, you can go ahead and encapsulate the bottom in Sugru, attach it to anything from wood to metal to fabrics, and let it dry for 24 hours, and it's going to turn the putty from a putty into plastic. You could always remove it in the future, but it's something that's good to have. We've been testing it out for a little bit of time. Sugru even has a kit that comes with magnets, so you could put the magnets inside the Sugru and then put them onto whatever you want to put them on, and it's going to magnetize it. Now, if you're going to be in extreme environments, I don't recommend having the magnets all that's going to hold everything, but like I said, if you have the time, Sugru something to the wall, Sugru it to a light stand, put a GoPro on it, let it stay there, you're good to go. Another thing is you have the head mount for GoPro, just the basic thing that GoPro makes. What are your recommendations, guys? What accessories for mounting your GoPro are out there that you really love and can't live without, put them in the comments. And then the last thing is kind of like a selfie stick from Sandmarc. It does go about 3 feet out there. It's something good if you need to get a little higher up like this, or hold it out a little like this, or hit somebody if you ever need to hit somebody. You have that. And that pretty much wraps up the accessories that we use to mount GoPros. Like I said, there's a million of them out there. Please share your favorite ones so that we can check them out and see how well they work. So that is going to be it. Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube if you haven't just yet, so you can be notified when I post new videos, so you can be the first to see, like, and comment on them. There you have it, Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.